Welcome to the Trump Breaking News Network, your daily source for up-to-the-minute Trump news. Join us today and every day. Here's today's news.
This is TBNN.
Trump wants fast decision on Comey replacement. Here are the 11 candidates. By Tyler Durden. Donald Trump said he expects to make a fast decision on a replacement for fired FBI Director James Comey, perhaps before he departs the U.S. on May 19 for his first foreign trip as president. Trump said the candidates under consideration to lead the FBI, White House officials have identified 11 of them so far, are outstanding people. He said most are very well known and of the highest level. As Bloomberg reports, the 11 candidates under consideration as a permanent replacement for Comey. Senator John Cornyn. Cornyn is the number 2 Senate Republican and a former Texas Attorney General and state Supreme Court Justice. He has been a member of the Senate GOP leadership team for a decade and serves on the Senate Judiciary Committee. In the aftermath of Comey's dismissal, Cornyn said Trump was within his authority to fire him and said it would not affect the investigation of possible Russian ties to Trump's presidential campaign. Rep. Trey Gowdy. The South Carolina Republican is best known for leading the congressional inquiry into the deadly attacks on a U.S. facility in Benghazi, Libya, a panel that oversaw a lengthy grilling of Hillary Clinton in 2015. A former federal prosecutor and state attorney, Gowdy was elected to Congress in the 2010 Tea Party wave and has focused on law enforcement issues. He originally endorsed Florida Senator Marco Rubio for president before backing Trump in May 2016. Former Rep. Mike Rogers. Rogers is the former chairman of the House Intelligence Committee. He served Michigan in Congress for more than a decade before stepping down in 2015. Rogers worked for the FBI as a special agent based in Chicago in the 1990s and briefly advised Trump's transition team on national security issues. His name was floated as a possible replacement for then FBI Director Robert Mueller in 2013, and he received support from an association of FBI agents before President Barack Obama chose Comey. Ray Kelly. Kelly was commissioner of the New York City Police Department for more than a decade, serving 2 mayors. In the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks, he created the first counterterrorism bureau of any municipal police department and oversaw a drastic reduction in crime. But Kelly also came under fire for his use of aggressive police tactics, including a program that spied on Muslims and a dramatic spike in the use of stop and frisk, which disproportionately affected non-white New Yorkers. J. Michael Luttig. Luttig, the general counsel for Boeing Corporation, is viewed as a conservative legal powerhouse from his tenure as a judge on the Fourth Circuit U.S. Court of Appeals and his time as a Justice Department lawyer. He was considered for 2 U.S. Supreme Court vacancies that went to Chief Justice John Roberts and Justice Samuel Alito. Luttig clashed with the Bush White House on a prominent terror case, rebuking the administration for its actions in the case involving enemy combatant Jose Padilla. Larry Thompson. A deputy attorney general under President George W. Bush, Thompson served as the department's number 2 from 2001 to 2003. Among his most high-profile actions was allowing Syrian-born Canadian citizen Mar to be deported to Syria, where he was tortured, after being falsely named as a terrorist. Thompson also served as U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Georgia and held several high-level positions at PepsiCo. Paul Abate. Abate is a senior official at the FBI, currently responsible for the Bureau's criminal and cyber branch. He previously led FBI field offices in Washington, one of the agency's largest, and in Detroit. He's been deeply involved for years in FBI efforts to fight terrorism, serving in supervisory roles in Iraq and Afghanistan and later overseeing FBI international terrorism investigations as a section chief. He's been with the FBI for more than 20 years, and is one of the FBI officials who interviewed this week for the role of interim director. Alice Fisher. Currently a partner at the law firm Latham & Watkins specializing in white-collar criminal and internal investigations, Fisher formerly served as Assistant Attorney General for the Criminal Division of the Justice Department. Fisher faced resistance from Democrats during her confirmation over her alleged participation in discussions about detention policies at the Guantanamo Bay facility in Cuba. She also served as deputy special counsel to the Senate Special Committee that investigated President Bill Clinton's Whitewater scandal. If selected, she would be the Bureau's first female director. Andrew McCabe. A Duke-educated lawyer, McCabe was named last year as the FBI's deputy director, the number 2 position in the Bureau, overseeing significant investigations and operations. Since joining the FBI more than 20 years ago, he's held multiple leadership positions, including overseeing the FBI's National Security Branch and its Washington field office. McCabe became acting director after Comey was fired, but has shown a repeated willingness to break from White House explanations of the ouster and its characterizations of the Russia investigation. Michael Garcia. A former New York prosecutor, Garcia has served as an associate judge on the New York Court of Appeals, the state's highest court, since early 2016. He served as the U.S. Attorney in Manhattan from 2005 to 2008, and previously held high-level positions in the Commerce Department, the Justice Department and the Department of Homeland Security. John Suthers. A former U.S. Attorney and Colorado Attorney General, Suthers was elected mayor of Colorado Springs in 2015. He is widely respected among state law enforcement and many Colorado Democrats. Suthers was inspired to become a prosecutor after he spent part of an internship in the Colorado Springs District Attorney's Office watching the trial of a gang of soldiers convicted of killing various citizens, including actor Kelsey Grammer's sister, during a crime spree in the 1970s. 4 candidates, Texas Senator John Cornyn, acting FBI Director Andrew McCabe, Attorney Alice Fisher and Judge Michael Garcia, have interviews scheduled Saturday. Right now, John Cornyn is the front-runner at the bookies, but marginally.
That's the news. Join us here every day. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell. See you next time.
This is TBNN.